In the endless sands of the Libyan desert, one man rose from nothing
and built a legacy that would change his nation forever. His name was Muammar Gaddafi, a soldier, a revolutionary, and one of the most controversial leaders of the modern world. Born in 1942 to a poor Bedouin family, Gaddafi grew up in a tent,
watching foreign powers influence his homeland. By his teenage years, he carried to things a dream of a united Arab world
and a deep resentment toward colonial rule.
He joined the military, believing that change would only come from inside the system.
At just 27 years old,
Gaddafi led a bloodless coup that overthrew King Idris. No shots fired,
no civil war. Libya woke up to a new leader, a young officer with bold ideas and even bolder promises. He nationalized the nation's vast oil reserves, directing the wealth toward infrastructure, education, and healthcare. For many Libyans, life began to transform.
Gaddafi styled himself as a revolutionary, not a president.
He ruled without formal titles, pushing his Green Book philosophy and positioning himself as a Pan-African leader. But with time came accusations, repression of dissent, strict control, and a growing cult of personality that turned admiration into fear.
Global tensions rose, and Libya found itself isolated on the world stage.
By the early 2000s,
Gaddafi attempted to repair his relationship with the West. Sanctions lifted,
investments returned, and Libya briefly opened its doors.
But the calm did not last. In 2011, the Arab Spring swept across North Africa,
igniting protests across Libya.
What began as unrest soon erupted into a full civil war.
NATO forces intervened.
Rebel groups advanced. After 42 years in power, Gaddafi's regime collapsed. In October 2011, he was captured and killed,
bringing one of the longest modern reigns to an abrupt and violent end.
To some, Gaddafi was a visionary who lifted Libya from poverty. To others, he was a dictator who ruled with an iron fist. But one thing is certain.
His life reshaped the destiny of a nation, and his story remains one of the most dramatic in modern history.